In this video training, we'll talk about alerts and why we should really harness the power of alerts in our trading. Stay tuned. Hey guys, very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so alerts. I think we all underutilize them as traders, and it's something that's very, very simple, very, very easy to set up, but can free you a lot, not only from time sat in front of the screen. And don't get me wrong, guys, you know, I enjoy trading. I enjoy the process. I enjoy sitting in front of the screens. I enjoy watching the price action, but I don't enjoy it all the time. When it's quiet, it's not going to excite me when it's just ticking along doing nothing. And I know that it's going to probably entice me to do stuff I shouldn't do. I'm going to probably meddle with trades, and maybe I might consider over trading. I might start trading size. I might start looking at other markets. I might start looking at news and influencing me. It's just a recipe for disaster. And you might be sitting there nodding your head going, yes. When you're sitting there, when you've got a trade on or you haven't got a trade on, nothing going on, that's when you start doing things to fill that time. So the best thing we can do is step away from the screen. However, on one side of our brain, we're saying, but if I step away from the screen, I'm going to miss something. That's where alerts come in. Guys, alerts are simple, but what they can do is they can free us from the screen so we don't have to sit there all the time. And they also help not get us in sticky situations, which we tend to get into if we're sitting in front of the screen. So this video is sponsored by in the description below. CFDs, spread bet, multiple markets, different platforms or different types of accounts depending on what you're trading. I'm going to look at the C Trader platform and I'm going to use that to set an alerts. Now if you're using MT4, different process, MT5, different process, whatever platform. The point is, guys, the point of this video is to just kind of show you how we can use alerts, and maybe you can go away and think, you know what, that might help me out a little bit more, how it help me over trading. And to be honest, guys, you know, not sitting in front of the screen all the time can really solve you a lot of problems. Can solve the overtrading, can solve the FOMO, can solve the digging a big hole for yourself if you're day trading, the diving from strategy to strategy, trading too much, all those things that we've talked about many times before on the channel, and I'm sure we'll continue to work on. But setting alerts is a really key thing to do. So let's hit the screens and look at examples of where we might set alerts and why we might set alerts. Let's go. All right, guys, so I'm in C Trader. I'm going to put on single chart view. I just want to get rid of stochastics here. So let's look at this example here, right? We have, we've got NASDAQ and we're on a 15-minute chart, and today pretty quiet. Compared to yesterday, bit of a drive lower, etc. You get the idea. So I now want to maybe set an alert. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down to a 5-minute chart. I'm going to say, right, let's see what's going on a 5-minute chart. I'm going to zoom out a little bit and see where we are. So today, you know, compared to yesterday when we had that big range day, we've not done much. So, however, you know, let's say I've looked back on that and I've gone, you know what, I don't want to get involved in any more longs, hypothetically speaking, until we perhaps break this high here, and we can go on going across it here and go, right, you know, that high here, we had about 4 o'clock UK time, you know, that's just the thing, that high I want to break. Or even if I want to go back and say the high from that swing point yesterday about 8:30, whatever the situation may be. And the same with the low. Maybe I don't want to get involved there. Maybe I think we're going to sit in a chop and I've got some ideas, but I want to get involved in them, whatever it may be. Now we can go here, hit price alert, and we can just put it a little bit below or a little bit above. Now, a little trick, guys, if you are planning to do some business or place some trades at that level, always put the alert a little bit before. The downside, of course, is you're going to get triggered a little bit more often, but the upside is you're going to be hopefully sat at your screens ready to initiate and do some business if that level is hit. So if the market comes down, let's say we're looking at this 10,773, we can go, right, well, you know what, let's put it at 10,800 to give me a little bit of wiggle room. I can come down and I can check and I can get involved in it. Now, that's if you're looking to do business at a level and you don't want to just use a standard limit order or standard stop entry order. If you just want to be alerted to the market and come back to the screens and be able to scan, then by all means, just set your alerts to the low. So click set your alerts to the low. Default setting here, bid lower than the level, show pop and play sound, and type your optional message in here, create alert, bingo, you are aware. I've got a couple of alerts set already. And then of course, if you're looking to frame it like we're doing here, you could say, okay, well, I want to see if it breaks above this high, I'm interested in getting involved. Again, bell button, left click, bang, alert, type your optional message, and you are away. So Easy to set up, easy to cancel, easy to move, all that kind of stuff. But the point and the power of it is that now we're free to go off and do whatever we want. We don't have to be stuck in front of the screens. And more importantly, we're not going to be getting into any mischief by trading over trading, doing all the things that we talked about before. So, really recommend utilizing the power of alerts. Really recommend getting into a habit of setting them, even if you happen to still be near your office, but you're just not at the screen. Just letting technology take the strain for you. Just letting take the strain. And like I say, if you want to move them a little bit tighter, a little bit closer, then by all means do that, so you're alerted a little bit earlier before a key level comes that you potentially want to initiate a trade at. Alright guys, so that was setting alerts. Don't forget to check out our channel sponsor. There's a link to them in the description below. Take care, keep your risk managed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.